Hey guys, welcome to another video on the Inside Spurs channel. Happy Wednesday morning. I hope we're okay. Hope we're alright. I hope the day is treating you as well as it has, well as it could do, but obviously the week has treated you even better. In this video, I want to talk about this news surrounding Ryan Mason and Anderlecht. It came out yesterday. I think I may have seen it from the original source before all the big boys jumped on it. So we're only talking about that, why it's good for Spurs, why it's bad for Spurs, actually. I think people might be underestimating a little bit around Ryan Mason. Just want to say, if you're watching this and you're new, subscribe. You're very much welcome to join us for the journey. And yes, obviously uploaded a video this morning for the members surrounding Dejan Kulusevski and an analyst through data around how his performance has been and why he's quite a key player for us. Which is quite a good one. So if you haven't watched that and you remember, go and watch it. Obviously, Career Mode episode 3 should come out today. Uploaded Ultimate Team yesterday. There'll be another Ultimate Team this evening, as well as F1 should be up on the second channel in a bit. So if you don't know, second channel, description down below. Let's talk about Ryan Mason. So Sasha Tavalieri, that was the person that I actually saw it from. And it's an interesting one because he put out yesterday that Ryan Mason's now the leading the race to be the new Anderlecht head coach. He was he was going on talking about he's the young trainer still under contract with his club that he told about last Friday. So this has been in the works for nearly a week now. The talks are now advanced. So by the looks of things, this is something that we can sit here and say he will be moving to Anderlecht. Now, for me, I think there's a few things on this. One, for Ryan himself, what an amazing opportunity. Anderlecht is a massive club in the Belgian league. Actually, it's quite a big club in Europe when you think about it, because how many people, when you sort of go skip out the big boys that are normally in sort of the Champions Leagues and European competitions, if you go, give me someone that's normally in there, or at least normally in Europe, you go, well, some people might go Celtic. You know, people might go Lyon or Marseille or Monaco. You know, you might go in Italy. It's a bit difficult because that does flip around quite a bit. But you know, you would say the Anderlechts of this world is something, you know, you could sit there and put your hat on and say they're always a European side. I mean, they're sitting in fourth in the Belgian league at the moment. Now, if I remember correctly, obviously they actually beat. Hang on, let me bring up their fixtures so I don't make an absolute joke of myself, which I normally do, but for once I don't want to make an absolute joke of myself. Obviously, they're actually 2 wins from 2 in the Europa League. So even though they are fourth at the moment in the league, which by the way, Vuskovic scored against them only just under a month ago. But they've got 2 wins from 2 in the Europa League, and their 2 wins, their first one came against Frank Roche, obviously the team that we just beat only last week. It feels an absolute age ago that was last week. And they won 2-1 away to Real Sociedad, which is an incredible win, by the way. To go to Sociedad, which is a good, solid Spanish league side, and actually win. Fair play to him. So, you know, he's going to a team with European pedigree. He's going to go to a team where he has the opportunity to have success. And they're in the Europa League as well. So he's going to get even more experience as a coach. So fair play to Ryan. What a move this is. This is a much better move, in my opinion, than a championship side. You know, you're getting European football with a team that's fairly competent. So it's not like you've got 8 games, you're going to lose all 8 games, you're done. No, they're 2 wins from 2 in the Europa League. That's an away win against a really solid Spanish team. And a win a home win against a team that Spurs somewhat struggled with. Yes, maybe young squad, I get, whatever. In terms of the negative sides for Spurs, he obviously did a lot of the set piece coaching last year. He's not been doing it this year. It's been Nick Montgomery. But actually, we've seen clips from training. We've seen a lot of clips in training where he actually leads a lot of the coaching. Now, yes, you have other managers or other coaches, that get involved, but he gets a lot of time with the big group of things, and he works on the attacking side of things, and he's the guy, because a lot of people slag off Brennan Johnson, which, you know, it's lazy from them. I even saw people going, by the way, he scored 6 from 6. I've seen people going, yeah, but what does he actually do? He only scores tap-ins. It's like, oh my God, you can never be happy. Just say that you're a miserable person in life. That's fine. We'll all understand a lot more. But he's 6 from 6. Last person to do that was Harry Kane. Heung-Min Son's not done that, you know? Oh, people. But he's the guy that goes, look, get the ball. As you turn in, whip it. Don't think about it, whip it. The whole point is for the other two, the other winger and the striker, to be in there ready to attack that cross. Johnson's doing what he's been told. So for people crying about it, cry yourself over by that wall over there, because the only people that are going to care is that wall. Morons. So look, it's a loss for us in terms of what he means to Spurs. He is a Mr. Spurs player. You know, grew up through the academy, obviously, became a player at Spurs, has actually managed Spurs as well, don't forget that. But he's also a big part in the coaching. And I think he's been quite good for some of these coaches that we've had. Ignore the thumbs up. He's been quite good for a lot of our coaches, like the Contes and so on, because they get to know Spurs in a way that we seem to think managers don't understand Spurs. No one understands Spurs, it's just us, which is quite lazy from you if you do think that. They don't get our rivalry with Arsenal. Again, lazy of you to think that, okay? All right, you should be better, you. If you're watching this and you're thinking that, be better. But Mason, obviously, if there is a gap, maybe, he would bridge that gap. He would make things aware to people that maybe don't understand absolutely everything about Spurs. Because I don't expect every coach to know everything about Spurs. But as a Tottenham youth player, as a Tottenham fan in a way, he's going to know a hell of a lot more than those coaches would ever know, you know? So, look, for us, obviously, it's a bit of a loss. Will Spurs replace the coach? I hope so. Hey, more quality coaches, the better. The coaches that we brought in the summer have made a difference in a good, positive way. There's no harm if you're going to lose a coach, bringing another coach in and really helping again. There's nothing wrong with that. And I hope they do replace Mason. Not in a way that I'm like, haha, I'm glad he's gone. It's more like, hey, for us, let's get someone else in that's going to actually add maybe a different view now. Obviously, these guys, these coaches, some of them have been there over a year now. They know the situation around Spurs in a better way. Let's hope the new coach coming in is someone that has, you know, obviously tactical prowess, you know, maybe a specialist, you know, is it specialist midfielding, defending, keeping, well, maybe not keeping, but, you know, because we've got a goalkeeping coach, but is it something where they're a specialist in winger play? You know, a lot of us wouldn't mind that. So maybe if that's the case, then this is actually maybe an upgrade. Not in a bad way, because obviously it's great that Mason's not being kicked out of the club. Actually, Mason, you're getting a brilliant opportunity, but someone to come in and help us with something that maybe we need help with, you know? But we shall see. Anyway, guys, at the end of the video, I hope you enjoyed. Drop a like on the video if you did. Hit me in the comment section down below. Your thoughts, feelings about the Mason situation. Your thoughts and feelings going ahead. Are we getting a new coach? What does that mean for us? All that stuff. Obviously, subscribe to the channel if you're new and hit the bell notification for more. But anyway, guys, end of the video. I'll see you all very, very soon. Take care, guys.